fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 119. Today is August the 17th, 2020. On today's show, I have whips, I have new start, I have haul, I have plans, and knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. Oh, water for me. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine wasn't the greatest. It started out really good. I was feeling good, having a really good week. Wednesday we had the mother of all thunderstorms that knocked the power out here in my house for maybe 10 minutes. It shook the house like crazy. I got up just to look outside and saw another flash of lightning and another roar of thunder and thought, oh my God, is it in my front yard? Is there any damage? But there wasn't. But according to our electric company, there was 100 strikes of lightning that day. So it was incredible because I was like almost in the epicenter kind of feeling, and I was watching it hitting, a couple of miles away, but you just felt like it was right on top of you, and it rained a lot. And ever since that thunderstorm, it's been beautiful. Today is another beautiful day. Sunday was great. Saturday was great. Thursday, I wasn't feeling well, so I canceled on my mom. I said, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling well. I'm going to just stay home and rest. And Friday I woke up at 7:30 and had to text little man's mommy and said, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling good. And my stomach is very touchy, and I have been bad with it this last couple months. And it's finally hit to where it's like, okay, enough's enough. You need to stop what you're doing, be good, and give me what I want. So it started feeling better Friday night. Saturday I was doing much better, and Sunday we went out and celebrated my mom's birthday. Her birthday is actually this Wednesday, and I thought it was important that we all get together and bring her a cake. So I threw her a surprise party. I didn't tell her. I did tell her we were coming out to do some work in the garage is what I told her. So she was okay, that's fine. So we brought her a cake, gave her presents, and she teared up. It was so great to see that she was so happy that we surprised her. She said she kind of wondered, she kind of thought, so she got dressed up a little bit, but it was great. It was really good. And both the little man and the littlest man was there, and the littlest man fell asleep in my husband's arms. It was so cute. He was just over at the table talking away, holding that littlest one, and I look over and here this littlest one's just sound asleep, and Grandpa's just talking away. So he slept for quite a while. And little man, towards the end of the birthday party, climbed up in my lap, and he probably would have fallen asleep as well, because that's his signal that he needs a nap. He's ready. He's cuddling up with Grandma. So that was so great. I did feel bad not having him Friday, so Sunday with him cuddling with me like that made it all worthwhile. And this week starts Grandma sitting with two. On Tuesday, I get both, and Friday I get both because Mama is going back to work. So it's going to be very interesting. So I'm not going to get a lot of stitching done this next week, but we'll see. I stay up late and I knit. I stitch late at night. So, I do knit at night, but I also stitch at night. So shall we get on with the stitching already? I think so. Mirror Monday is touching the autumn sky. I am doing this on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus, and she's sideways. There we go. Here she is. And I got a lot accomplished. Look! She's got a face. She's got some hair. So I am really jazzed about how much I got accomplished on it this time. So I'm going to keep continuing up here and finish her face and the hair, and then start moving in on her skirt. But wow, she is turning out so cute. I'm so in love with her. So happy. And then on Tuesday, I picked up Silver Moon Tea, which is my Whip Go project. And this one is on Lavender Mist by Witchelt, I think. Let me see. Depends on, yeah, it's Witchelt. It's stiff. So, as I went to go work on this week, I realized that I put the wrong color purple in. And I was not about to frog all that purple, because it would have been frogging all of this. So I decided to go ahead and just use the light purple here and switch out the dark and the light, and if it doesn't make sense, then I'll just get an even lighter purple to work as the light purple. But I got a lot accomplished on it this time, because this was a new start for the month of August. So very happy with how much I got done. So she's getting put away until next year's Whip Go, or if I feel like stitching on her any other time. So that's exciting. Trying not to zip up the fabric into the zipper. Okay. And then I pulled out this Seeking Refuge by Scarlet House, and I'm stitching this on 32 count platinum by Witchelt. No, Zweigart. This one's Zweigart. The other one was Witchelt. So I got some windows done. Started filling in all the windows, and then this color. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me see. Put the glasses on here. Okay, so this color in the window is supposed to be the color in between the bricks. I'm back. That was the hubs calling to interrupt the stitching, and then I had some technical issues, so we're just going to redo this one. Okay, so as I was saying, the windows color is the same that goes in between the bricks. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stitch in between the bricks or just leave the bricks blank. So let me know what you think. I think it looks good right now, but I think I'll wait until I get more of the pattern done, and then that'll really tell me whether I like that or not. So the next thing was actually a new start, and I went ahead and picked up the pattern. It's a Mystery Salve by Lakeside Needlecrafts, and it was designed by Ursula Michaels, and it's the Feeling Wicked. Whoops! Dang it. Feeling Wicked. And it's put out every 2 weeks. So I am stitching this on 32 count copper penny that was left over from another project. And I decided the words I would do in Etoile. So that's Etoile 310 and then Etoile Blanc. And that's what I've got so far. I'm very happy with this, and I think it's going to be so much fun to be doing some mystery salves for Halloween, because I really enjoy that. Okay, and then I pulled out Tree of Hope, and I'm stitching this on 32 count natural. I believe this is by Zweigart. And I ran into an issue, so I went ahead and I had finished this flower, and I looked and I don't think I'd have enough for the other flower on this side. So I went ahead and just started this other flower over here, and I'm just going to do it that way. And then I will put the bee and then the flower down here, and that's how I will end this one. But here we go. I really am very happy with that. So like I said, I finished that flower and started working on the other flower. So there's bugs above both too. There's like a butterfly above this one, and then there's like little bugs above it as well. I think they're bugs. At least they could be bugs. So that's where this one is at. And I am happy with that, and I am really happy I didn't put the ladies in there. I think that this tree looks really good without them. So that made me very happy. Okay. And then we have the linens and thread Mystery Sal. I did pick this up. And this one I also had issues with. Yeah. Sunday was not a good day to stitch because I worked on 3 projects and 2 of them I had issues with. So this one is the Fox and Rabbit Designs, and this is the Friends and Family Mystery Sal by Linens and Threads. I am stitching this on 18 count oatmeal Ida, and my issue is this bottom section should be 2 stitches wider. So it has thrown everything off. This is supposed to be 3 stitches in between, not 1. So I'm hoping that when I put the birds in, I won't have to tear this out, but I might have to frog that and just put the birds in. And if that's what happens, that's what happens, because I had already had the outside border done. I had this side all accomplished. When I went from here to go around to here, and that's when I noticed the error. So I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna fudge it, and if it has a problem, I'll fix it along the way. But that's where I'm at. It's my project, and I'm not perfect. So yeah, I'm still happy with the project, and I'm still gonna do it. But that was just too much to frog. Too much to frog at the middle of the month when you're wanting to keep up with this. So I'm going to stitch down one more thing. Well, actually no, I found out I had 3 problems possibly with all 3 stitches that I worked on last night. So this one is the Songbirds Garden series. This is from the Cottage Garden Samplings, and this is Autumn Dream. And I'm stitching this on 36 count sanguine linen, which is the called for linen by Weeks Dye Works. And I think I'm not going to have much room down at the bottom. I think I should have moved this like another inch up. Like I should have started it right here, because I think I've only got like 1.5 inches on the bottom, maybe. So I'm a little concerned. This might end up being a Halloween pillow. But I'm still going to work on it. I'm not going to frog it out because it's specialty floss. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So I finished this leaf, finished this berry, this berry, this berry, this leaf, and filled in right here. So I'm just going to keep going down and around to see where I'm at. But yeah, it's on this it should be 9 by 9, and that's what I've got. I've got enough room if it's really 9 by 9. See, 36 count is supposed to be 8 7/8 by 8 7/8, so 9 by 9. And this is fabric should be big enough. It's just like, really makes me upset that all 3 of those patterns had a problem. My Sunday was jinxed. So that was all of the stitching that I did last week. Knitting, and I'll go ahead and jump into that. I am still working on the chevron baby blanket. I was here last week, so I got 2 color changes in. So that's exciting, and I'm very happy with how this is coming out, because this is what I stitched on during our Thursday Zoom knitting meetup. That was happy. I didn't do any spinning. I just knit. Purchases. I picked up a new pattern from 123 Stitch, and it came in today. This is One Nation by Bygone Stitches, And I've looked at this, and I've looked at this, and I've looked at this, and I really have liked it to keep a record of where I've been. And so far, I have 14 states, I believe, that I've been to. I want to talk to my mom and make sure that I've got everything listed down. So I went ahead and went to my Victorian model sampler shop, and I pulled these two for the red and the blue. And I will be using this fabric, which is a 36 count. Oops, 36 count. Platinum Edinburgh, because I like my platinum. So, and it's supposed to be 22 by 12. So this is, what is it? 27 by 36. So plenty of fabric. Plenty of fabric. So that's exciting. And then I decided that for the states that I have been to, I would use Weeks Dye Works confetti. I think that would give it a really different look for the states I've been to. And I have 2 skeins of that. I'm working it 2 over 1. No, 1 over 2. There we go. 1 strand over 2 threads. I think we'll be fine. I'll have enough. And I was thinking about the places I've passed through. Like you've landed at an airport, or I took a Greyhound bus trip with my mom when I was young. In the states we went through there. That might be interesting to do. But I'm not sure how, if we're going to do that or not. But anyway, that was my purchase. So, yay. I did pick up some DMC that I was missing for a couple of projects, like this cemetery project. I picked up some DMC for that. And I picked up some DMC for the next project that I'm going to start, which is now we're moving into plans. So I am going to go ahead and start the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Midnight Way Mystery Sal started today. So we got the first, so if you don't want to be, if you haven't seen it or you don't want to be spoiled, look away. So this is the first installment, and a new pattern comes out every 2 weeks. Okay, I've moved it down so you can come back. I am using this lamb's wool. That was my dad's memorial piece. I still have a piece this big left, and I believe this is big enough. I'll have to double check that before I start because I don't want to run into any issues. So this is the 32 count lamb's wool. And I needed to pick up some floss for this. So I picked up some DMC floss for this as well. And I will be starting this today after I work on my Touching the Autumn Sky for a couple of hours. And then my Whip Go project for the last 2 weeks of August is Gypsy Queen, or Cher as I have called her. And this is 32 count natural, and I believe this might be Zweigart, or it might be Witchold. I don't know. It's one of the two, because I don't spend a lot of money on fabric. I figure the patterns and the floss, I spend a lot of money on that, so fabric, unless it's something I just can't live without, then I will. This must be Witchold, because it's pretty stiff on the bottom here. So, here is where Gypsy Queen is at. So I really want to work on the bodice this time around. Yeah, I'm very happy with how this one's turning out, and the color, since I darkened that shade a little bit. I think she looks beautiful. Okay, so those are my two things, and then I'm also going to be working on Feeling Wicked, because I want to keep that caught up. And maybe at the end of the month, if I'm feeling like it and I've talked to my mom, I will be starting One Nation. So I'm so excited about that. And I do have a big cone of white, so I have plenty of white. I don't have to worry about that. Because, man, Joann's and Michael's is running out of floss here in town. They are running out of floss. So, the pandemic is starting to really slow stuff up. So, looking around, I think that's all I've got for you this week. Like I said before, I'll be getting Little Man and Littlest Man on Tuesday and Friday, so there won't be a whole bunch of stitching done Tuesday and Friday until they leave. But that's fine. It'll be good. It'll be nice to get to know Littlest Man as much as I know Little Man. So I guess I will let you guys go. I hope that you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys have a great week. And I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content. And I will see you next time.